Alright, quick review / practice for one-step equations. Here we have 3x equals 15. Alright, try this one by yourself. If you need a little bit of help, just watch the rest of the video, but pause it here and try it yourself, okay? Alright, here's my solve. So we've got 3x right next to each other. When a number, a coefficient, and a variable are right next to each other, like what we have on this side, there's multiplication going on between them. Okay? Alright, so what am I trying to get all by itself? I'm trying to get x all by itself. So whatever's on that side with x, I need to get rid of. Well, how do I get rid of multiplication? Well, the opposite of multiplication is division, so that's how I get rid of multiplication. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. Alright? I'm trying to get rid of the 3, not the 15. I'm trying to get x all by itself, so I divide by 3. Divide by 3. On this side, 3 over 3 is just 1, so you've got 1x equals 15 divided by 3 is 5. And that is your answer. If you want to check, you just do 3 times 5. Does 3 times 5 equal 15? It sure does. Alright, on this one, we've got x minus 3 equals negative 5. Alright, so we're trying to get x all by itself again. Alright, and we're subtracting 3, so what's the opposite of subtracting 3? That's right, add 3. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. Since I'm trying to get x all by itself, I'm adding the 3. So now on this side, we've got x plus 0, because negative 3 plus positive 3 equals 0. Well, x plus 0 is just x, equals, well, negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Alright, on this one it's x, and then there's this line. Remember, that line is a division because it's a fraction, and fractions are just division. Okay, so we've got x divided by 8. Well, I'm trying to get x all by itself. So in order to get x all by itself, I've got to get rid of this dividing by 8. Well, how do I get rid of division? That's right, I multiply. And if I do it on one side, I've got to do it on the other. Alright, so multiply by 8, multiply by 8. On this side, those cancel to be 1. So we've got 1x equals negative 2 times positive 8. A negative times a positive is a negative. So negative 2 times negative 2 times 8 is negative 16. Check my answer. Negative 16 divided by 8. Well, 8 goes into 16 twice. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. So you can see that it does work.